It's time to start your day with the First Cup Morning Show.
Serving up a warm cup of good news, positivity, and uplifting messages.
And now, here's your host,
Our dad,
Joshua Kangley.
Hello, friends. Good morning to you, and welcome back on in to the First Cup Monday Morning Show. I'm Joshua Kangley, and thank you for joining me this morning. As always, I do have some good news for you, and we will get to that in just a bit. But first, let's start off with a quote. Anne Frank once said, "I keep my ideals because in spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart." Now, that is a quote that stops you in your tracks when you really think about where it came from. Anne Frank didn't write those words from a place of comfort, ease, or safety. She wrote them while hiding, while being hunted, while watching the worst of humanity unfold around her. And yet, she still chose to believe in goodness. And that's not naive optimism. That's courage. Because it's easy to believe people are good when life is going well. But to hold on to that belief when everything around you suggests otherwise, that's a decision, a moral stand. It's a refusal to let darkness have the final word. And this quote challenges us today because we live in a time where negativity is louder than goodness, where outrage spreads faster than compassion. And so we're faced with the same choice that Anne Frank made, to believe the worst about people or to look deeper and see the good that exists. Believing in goodness of people doesn't mean ignoring evil. It means refusing to let evil redefine humanity. And maybe that belief, held firmly, especially when it's the hardest, is how we keep our own ideals alive too. And now let's go to the Did You Know? Did you know that on this day, January 12th, in 1904, Henry Ford sets a new land speed record at a time when the automobile itself was still a novelty? Before Ford became synonymous with affordable cars and assembly lines, he was deeply involved in racing and speed trials. In January of 1904, Ford drove a specially built race car known as the 999 on the frozen surface of Lake St. Clair near Detroit, reaching a speed of roughly 91 miles per hour, a staggering achievement for the early 20th century. This was an era when most roads were unpaved. Horses still dominated transportation, and many people doubted the automobile's future. Speed records weren't just about bragging rights. They were proof of reliability, engineering, and possibility. Ford used these racing successes to build public confidence in cars and to attract investors. In fact, achievements like this helped lay the groundwork for the founding of the Ford Motor Company in 1903 and its rapid rise shortly after. So that 1904 speed record wasn't just about going fast, it was about convincing the world that the automobile was here to stay. According to nationaldaycalendar.com, January 12th is National Clean Off Your Desk Day. The second Monday of January each year recognizes National Clean Off Your Desk Day. This day is the opportunity to begin your new year with a clean and organized workspace. Whether your desk is in a private or shared office, cubicle, home, or makeshift desk on the counter, having your workspace uncluttered and organized will help you work more efficiently. A clean workspace improves productivity and inspires us too. It often gives us a sense of serenity. While you're at it, don't forget to replace that old calendar hanging on the wall and vacuum up those dust bunnies and sanitize your keyboard. Place a fresh box of tissues on your newly cleaned desktop. You'll be ready for new clients in no time. Now, looking at my desk right now, I think I need to take advantage of this National Clean Off Your Desk Day. How's your desk looking out there? I'd love to know. Mine right now is pretty cluttered. All right, it's that time of the show for some animal fun facts.
Today's animal is the meerkat. Did you know meerkats weigh only about 1.5 to 2 pounds, roughly the size of a small kitten?
Did you know meerkats are not rodents? They're actually part of the mongoose family.
Okay, friends, let's get to the good news of the week. This week's good news headline comes from sunnyskies.com. News source credit goes to sunnyskies.com. Teacher sets world record after 61 years at the same school. A beloved educator's lifelong dedication has officially made history. Westmoreland High School in Tennessee has announced that Miss Glenda Aiken has been awarded a Guinness World Record for the longest career as a female teacher at the same school. An incredible 61 years and 43 days of service. Now 84 years old, Aiken spent more than 6 decades shaping young minds at Westmoreland High School, first as a teacher and later as the school's librarian. Generations of students passed through her classroom, many whom credit her steady presence and passion for learning as a lasting influence in their lives. According to CBC Radio, Aiken said she truly loved her work and never dreaded the school day. Over the years, the school became more than just a workplace. It became home. Aiken explained that as her family members passed away, the school community stepped in to fill that space. Her career also gave her a rare and touching perspective on time. Aiken worked long enough to watch one of her own students grow up, return to Westmoreland High as a teacher, and then retire a full decade before she did. Westmoreland High School celebrated the milestone by honoring Aiken's extraordinary commitment, calling her legacy unforgettable. Now, when you hear a story like this, it makes you pause, because in a world that moves fast, this is a reminder of the quiet power of staying. 61 years, same school, same calling. That kind of consistency, it's rare and it matters. Miss Glenda Aiken didn't just teach lessons from a book. She taught by showing up day after day, year after year, long enough to see generations come and go, long enough to watch a student become a teacher and then retire before she did. That's not just a career. That's a lifetime of influence. And what really stands out is this. She said she never dreaded going to school. She loved it. And that tells you everything. When you love what you do, it stops being work. For her, the school became family. And in return, she became a constant in the lives of countless young people, often during the most formative years of their lives. You don't always know the impact you're having in the moment, but time has a way of revealing it. This story reminds us that legacy isn't built through big headlines or viral moments. It's built through faithfulness, through commitment, through choosing to care every single day. I really hope you enjoyed that good news. And for more good news, positivity, and uplifting messages, you can always visit www.guidinglights.org. Now, before we go, I'd like to leave you with a dad joke. Where do polar bears keep their money? In a snowbank. Well, friends, that wraps up this week's show. I hope it brought some light into your life and a smile on your face, ready for the week. Now I challenge you to be the reason someone else smiles this week, and you have a great week yourself. And remember, don't let the mainstream media fool you. There's always good news happening all the time.